Hey everyone, Two Angry Frogs here, and it's time again for some new hunter pets. New pet taming locations have been added in patch 11.2, offering the chance to expand your menagerie with these new companions. In this video, we'll show you what's being added and guide you to the best spots to find them. We'll also guide you to a few new rare pets that have some really awesome looks. And Blizzard has mixed it up a bit this time, with some pets in the material realm and some only found in the untethered space during phase diving. So with that, let's get started. First up is a new pet from the birds of prey family, the Karak. You have two types that you can tame, the enraged Karak shade and the soaring Karak. The enraged Karak shade are much easier to get to and are found along the Lunal River area. These can only be found while phase diving, so you can use the phase conduit portal near the bridge, and you'll see them soon after you enter untethered space. The soaring Karak flies around the oasis at Ecodome Primus, and this requires you standing on the high cliffs to get close enough to tame them. These can only be found while phase diving as well. The Karak special abilities include Talon Rend and Claw, and they're in the Cunning specialization by default, and these can make for some great PvP pets. One thing you'll notice with Karaks is that they are huge pets, so I would not be surprised if their size is reduced at some point. Also unique to this pet is the Trick bonus ability. You can find the Trick ability on your pet action bar, and if it's not on the bar by default, you can find it in your spell book under the pet abilities as well. Next is a new pet from the Fox family, Thorntails. You have two types that are relatively easy to find. The first, enraged Thorntail shade, are found roaming the wastes outside of Ecodome Rovan. For these, you can use the same phase conduit portal near the bridge that you used for the Karak. The second, eager Thorntails, are found in the oasis at Ecodome Primus. For these, you can simply enter the portal in the Ecodome, and for both of these types, you must be phase diving to tame them. The third type is found patrolling inside Ecodome Primus, but has a really long respawn timer. The unusual Thorntail, like the others, requires that you are phase diving to tame it. But if you're willing to camp it, you can get a unique violet-colored Thorntail pet. The Thorntail special abilities include Agile Reflexes and Bite, and they are in the Cunning specialization by default. Unique to the Fox family is also a Play bonus ability. And like with the Trick ability, you can find this on your pet action bar or in your spell book under the pet abilities as well. Next, we have Cosmic Rays, including Hunters and Swoopers, which are all part of the Rays family of pets. The easiest of these to get are the Sand Swooper, which is found in the Merciless Wastes, and the Void Glass Swooper found in the Tempest Fields. You can also get the Siltwing Hunter, found west of Ecodome Primus, but only when the Endangered Specimens World Quest is active. In the Rays family, you also have new Mana Rays. You can find the Void Altered Stinger in Shadowpoint, and you also have an orange variant found in Ecodome Primus, but these will only spawn during the quest Give Me Fuel. For a truly unique pet look, you can tame the rare, the Night Reaver. The Night Reaver is found flying west of Ecodome Primus, and can only be found when you are phase diving. This is the only pet that keeps its untethered space look after taming, and it also retains its original name. The Cosmic and Mana Ray special abilities include Nether Energy and Bite, and they are in the Ferocity specialization by default. Next, we have the Slate-backs from the Stag family. For these, there is only one type, the Slate-back Roamer, but they come in a variety of colors, including black, orange, red, rusty blue, and fawn. All are found in the oasis at Ecodome Primus and can only be seen and tamed while phase diving. The requirement for phase diving for these does make it difficult to determine exactly what color you are taming, since all have the same ethereal energy look when you are taming them. The Slate-back special abilities include Nature's Grace and Smack, and by default, they are in the Tenacity specialization. Next are new pets from the Warp Stalker family, the Rugged Warp Stalkers. The easiest of these to find are the Koresh Cragstalker in the North Sufad area. In the same area, you can also find the trained thief hunters when the We Are Our Words world quest is active. You can also look for escaped stalkers in the Merciless Waste. However, all of the types mentioned have the same turquoise colored model, so the Koresh Cragstalkers are the fastest and easiest to grab. For a unique Warp Stalker pet look, you can tame the rare Stalker of the Waste. The Stalker of the Waste is found in the very north of the Merciless Waste, just north of the North Sufad area. You'll see it as the landmass ends, and it can only be found while phase diving. This has a really cool void blue color and light colored eyes that flash. The Warp Stalker's special abilities include Warp Time and Bite, and they are in Cunning specialization by default. Next, we have toxic ridge worms from the Cosmic Worms family. Note that these are exotic beasts, so you must be in Beast Mastery specialization to tame and use them. However, unlike many other exotic beasts, Cosmic Worms don't require any special taming abilities or tomes. All that's required is your character simply being level 10 or above. Toxic ridge worms include 1 normal type and 2 rares, none of which require you to be phase diving to see or tame. The normal types are found in the Nakroa area in Koresh and are green in color. The first rare, Malik Ta, is found southeast of the atrium at Ecodome Primus. You'll find a turned over broken wagon in the sand, and near the wagon find a magical scepter. When you stand on top of the scepter, you'll see a notice in chat that something stirs far beneath you. To unearth Malik Ta, jump up and down on the scepter, making the ground rumble, and after around 8 to 10 jumps, it will emerge. Note that finding and unearthing Malik Ta does not require you to be phase diving. The second rare, Ramon Ta, the Insatiable, is found in the Fracture of Lacuna. It will spawn only when the quest The Void Hunter is active. Toxic Ridgeworm special abilities include Burrow Attack, Acid Spit, and Bite, and by default they are in the Tenacity specialization. Now for the cute little Pokemon pet, the Sandbank Hoppers. These are part of the Hopper family and are found in the Merciless Waste area. You do not need to be phase diving to see or tame these. The Hopper's special abilities include Swarm of Flies and Smack. And even though they are small in stature, their default specialization is Tenacity, so they do provide defensive abilities for both themselves and you. We'll wrap up with a couple of additional rare pets that you can grab in the patch. The first is Shalrith the Cursed. Shalrith is in the Feathermane family of exotic beasts, so to tame and use it, you must be spec'd into Beast Mastery. Feathermanes also require the Tome of the Hybrid Beast, and getting that tome requires a lot of steps, including completing the Legion class Order Hall campaign, completing the Legion Fall campaign, and getting the Hunter class Hall mount. You can find Shalrith circling in the skies outside of Ecodome Ravon, and you must be phase diving to see and tame it. The second is Urmag from the Carapid pet family. Urmag is also an exotic beast, so to tame and use it, you must be spec'd into Beast Mastery. You'll find Urmag patrolling in a small area outside of Ecodome Ravon, and you must be phase diving to see and tame it. Urmag can make for a great tanking pet. The exotic beast special ability, Calcified Carapace, reduces physical damage taken by the pet, and for the Carapid family special ability, Bulwark, the Carapid assumes a defensive posture, reducing damage taken by 50% for 12 seconds. So we have a lot of cool new pets for patch 11.2 and a few rares that have unique models different from other pets in the game. To tame many of them, you'll need to grab the new artifact Cloak Rishi Wraps, which will allow you to phase dive and jump into untethered space. We hope this video helps you get the pets that you find cool and interesting, and let us know down below in the comments if you find any others that we may have missed. And make sure to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel so you always know what's coming up next. Special shout out to our members for your continued support. We thank you very much. And everyone, have a great day.